Hola amigos y amigas, hello dear friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gerard, me llamo Gerard, and I'm here to teach you Spanish while I'm learning it. And I'm using this smartphone application, Duolingo. You can download it for free on your Android or on your iPhone, it doesn't matter. So today we're going to talk about school, and we have some grammar lessons as well. So we're going to learn how to write nouns in plural. So add an S, differentiating between one thing and many things. So between singular and plural in Spanish, it works just like in English. Simply add an S to the end of the word. So here we have the word book in Spanish. So if you would have to pronounce this word, you will probably say libro. But it happens that there is also some irregularities in Spanish, just like we've seen before. It's not pronounced like libro, but livro.
Libro,
Livro. So the B sounds like V, and
libros,
libros for books. So this is something that we have seen before, and I will go back just for you to remember, uh, to better remember about this. So that's when we've learned about days and the sounds in Spanish. So at the beginning of sentences, the letters B and V are both pronounced like an English B. For example, we have the word boleto, which is ticket. So
Boleto.
boleto, and then we have
viernes,
viernes. This is how I would pronounce it, but however, it is viernes. It is pronounced like a B, yes, and it means Friday. So just like in being in English, so viernes. But in the middle of words or sentences, they often sound like a hybrid between B and V. So jueves, which is Thursday.
Jueves.
So jueves. Escribes.
escribes,
So it's not escribes, but escribes. So once again, the B sounds like a V. Sometimes a V sounds like a B.
viernes,
And
jueves,
jueves.
jueves,
Yeah. Okay. So you got it. And double L, of course, this is easy. It sounds like a Y, just like in yes. And so that's what I wanted to say. Calle is street, and
calle,
calle,
llamo,
llamo, and so on. All right, so you're getting better at the grammar, and you know a little bit more about the phonetic system in Spanish. So let's get back to school too. And so it's not libro but libro, libros. And now we'll talk about demonstrative adjectives, uh, demonstrativos adjectivos, or adjectivos demonstrativos. Sorry, in Spanish you have to put the adjective after the noun. So you say adjectivos demonstrativos, so demonstrative adjective, and here it's this. Since we have two genders in Spanish, so I made some research because I've seen something as if there is also a neuter gender, but it does not really exist. Except that sometimes there are certain things that looks more like a neuter gender. So este means this, and esta means that. So este, esta. Sorry, not that, but este means this, and esta means this, but for the feminine noun. All right, and so I hope I'm not going too fast. Once again, este means this, and esta means this, but for the feminine gender. All right. So let's read here. In Spanish, the word for this changes depending on the gender, hence the este and the esta of the noun it goes with. We have an example here. Este libro es divertido.
Este libro es divertido.
So this book is fun. Libro is masculine, so it goes with este. And
Yo trabajo en esta biblioteca.
yo trabajo.
Yo trabajo en esta biblioteca.
¿Trabajo o trabajo?
Yo trabajo en esta biblioteca.
So now you see that the B can also sound a little bit like a V. Yo trabajo en esta biblioteca. I work in this library. Okay, let's do some. So now Duolingo is proposing me this whole lesson double thing, and I think I'll just accept the challenge. I'll just accept the challenge, and we have time. So can you translate this sentence? Carmen wants two pens. So Carmen quiere dos bolígrafos.
Polígrafos.
Yo tengo un libro.
Un 0, 1, 2, 3, 0,
Cero.
1,
Uno.
2, 3.
3.
Yes.
Rafael necesita bolígrafos.
Rafael necesita bolígrafos. Yes. He needs pen. Rafael needs pens. I need two pens. So yo necesito dos bolígrafos.
Bolígrafos.
Señor, ¿tiene usted dos libros?
I can write like this, sir. I will put the comma here. ¿Tiene usted dos libros? So, do you have two books? So it's libros, and it's a question. So I might also put the interrogation mark. And how do you say free? It's just tres.
El niño quiere un libro.
So el niño quiere un libro. So the boy wants un libro, a book. Okay, and now, so libros, so los libros. Here you go. And dos, uno, cero. Cero is 0.
Yo tengo un cero en inglés.
Yo tengo un cero
Yo tengo un cero en inglés.
in English. So in English and English. So what does that mean? Yo tengo un cero in English. It means that I have a 0 in English. Cero, uno, un, dos.
Yo tengo tres libros.
So yo tengo, I have tres libros. Okay, and here it's very easy. Cero.
¿Necesitas mi libro, José?
So this is a question. So I'm going to try to be fancy here. I'll try to be fancy, I said. So I put the, what was it?
¿Necesitas mi libro, José?
So necesitas mi
¿Necesitas mi libro, José?
libro. Jose. Jose is like this. And I'll put the question mark here. I hope I got it right. Yes, do you need my book, Jose?
Rafael necesita
Except that
bolígrafos.
Jose is written with an accent.
Rafael necesita bolígrafos.
So Rafael, necesitas bolígrafos. Bolígrafos, pens. Oh, Rafael necesita. Yes, oh my god, so necesitas is for two. Yeah, so my bad.
0, 1, 2.
0, 1, 2. So 0, 1, and 2.
Rafael necesita bolígrafos.
Let's have another try. Rafael necesita bolígrafos. So, of course, in English, we put an S when we have to conjugate, but for he and she and so on. But in Spanish, it's for the you singular that you have to put an S. So that's why it's a little bit confusing. So I've got a lot of points here, and this is another that I will close because I don't have the purchase version, but that was great. And now let's get back to business. So we have seen the tips for the plural, and we know a little bit more about sounds in Spanish. So let's get started. Let's do the lessons, guys. We have still time, 20 minutes. So the first one, the university wants to buy pens. La universidad quiere comprar bolígrafos. So this should be good. And here we have to pair up. Close, of course, is Europa. Europa. It's not Europas because it's like kind of a collective noun. And chaqueta is a jacket. Donde is where. Cuatro is 4. So we can count from 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Importante. Important. And select the correct translation here. The library needs to buy more computers. La biblioteca necesita comprar más computadoras. Computadoras. You see the difference here. And now we have to pair up. Eres. You are. Man is hombre. Question. Pregunta.
Universidad.
Universidad.
Dinero.
Dinero is money.
Bruno necesita 4 libros.
Bruno needs 4 books. So the library needs to buy 4 books. La biblioteca necesita comprar 4
libros.
It's not libros.
La universidad tiene 3 bibliotecas.
La universidad tiene 3 bibliotecas. This is the question. Does the university have 3 libraries? Answer is señor. I have a question. Yo tengo una pregunta.
Sí, 4 bibliotecas.
Sí, yes, 4 libraries. And Anna, does the library have computers? La biblioteca tiene computadoras.
Señor, yo tengo una pregunta.
Yo tengo una pregunta. I have a question. And the university has 2 libraries. La biblioteca tiene 2 bibliotecas.
El niño tiene una pregunta.
Okay, I made a mistake, but I think I'm going too fast. Let's slow down a little bit.
El niño tiene una pregunta.
El niño tiene una pregunta. So the boy has a question.
Eduardo, ¿tienes una pregunta?
So, Eduardo, ¿tienes una pregunta? Eduardo, do you have a question?
Sí, 4 bibliotecas.
Sí, 4 bibliotecas.
Ana, ¿la biblioteca tiene computadoras?
Ana, la biblioteca tiene computadoras. It means, Ana, Does the library have computers?
La universidad no tiene computadoras.
So la universidad no tiene computadoras means the university has no or does not have computers. Okay, and here we have to translate. The university has two libraries. So la universidad tiene
dos bibliotecas.
dos bibliotecas. Oh, that's a problem. If you say dos, it's plural. Of course, you have to add the s. That's why. So this is a tip here. Make sure to add the s to biblioteca to make it plural. Él come una manzana. Él come manzanas. Okay, dos bibliotecas. All right. So la universidad tiene dos bibliotecas. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I lost some point on this because I've made a couple of mistakes, and this is a pity. But the good thing is that we still have half of the time, slightly less than half of the time, and we still have some more lessons. Let's get busy. After lesson, write down as many phrases you can remember. This will help you. This is one of the advice that Duolingo gives. Select the correct translation. I work in this library. Yo trabajo en esta biblioteca. So notice that this is esta, it's not este. This this library, because biblioteca is a feminine noun. And reserva, I think it's a reservation from de cinco. 5. So now we can say cero, uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. And we're getting more familiar, more acquainted with the numbers as well. Ticket is boleto. Happy, feliz. And what about this? Are you learning English at the university? So we have to translate this. Are you, so, ¿tú aprendes inglés en la universidad? Yes.
Yo no aprendo español.
So yo no aprendo. I don't learn. Yo no aprendo. I am not learning Spanish. Well, here, no aprendo. Yo no aprendo. I don't learn Spanish, or I'm not learning. So there is another way to write present progressive. For example, I've seen forms like está aprendido, something like this. So for yo, it will be estoy. Yo estoy aprendido español. Yo no estoy aprendido español. But
Aprendo.
so aprendo can be learn or it's not aprendido. It's aprendo. Yeah. That's it. You have to keep in mind. This student, so student, estudiante, estudiante es americano.
Sí, él aprende español.
Sí, él aprende español. Yes, he is learning.
Aprende.
So that's aprender. Yo aprendo. So now we have
Aprende.
not to be confused about present simple and present progressive. He's Spanish here, and is learning is more like está aprendido. Yeah, it's more aprendido. But I think even if, okay, if I would say yes, he is learning, because when you learn, this is something that is continuous. It's not like you just learn things. So that's why I'm sorry, I'm getting sleepy. I'm feeling sleepy now. I have 10 minutes to do this. So yes, he is learning Spanish. I think that's why, because this is a verb that needs time. So yeah, yes, he is learning. That's good. And I am learning English at the university. Yo aprendo inglés en la universidad. So you see, and I'm learning is aprendiendo. So aprendiendo is aprendiendo the gerund of aprender. That's a good question. Estoy aprendiendo. I think yes.
Yo no necesito aprender francés.
Yo no necesito aprender francés. I don't need. I don't need to learn French. Yeah, I have 5 books. Yo tengo cinco libros.
¿Tú aprendes francés en la universidad?
Tú aprendes francés en la universidad. Aprende él, ella, but tú aprendes. Yeah, that was a question, yeah. So she works at the university. Ella trabaja. So trabaja, the B sounds more like a V here. Ella trabaja en this universidad. Universidad. So universidad, el universidad, it's not la universidad. Oh, it is the opposite. So this is something that la universidad. So universidad is definitely feminine. So my bad. Universidad is feminine, so it goes with esta. Esta universidad.
Eduardo, ¿necesitas este libro?
Eduardo. Necesitas este libro. So Eduardo necesitas. So this is the question to Eduardo, of course. The boy wants to learn. El niño wants, it's quiere. To learn, it's aprender. Yep.
Ella aprende español en
Ella aprende español en Guatemala means she is learning Spanish in Guatemala. And Amanda is learning French in France. Amanda aprende francés en Francia. Good.
Yo no necesito aprender francés.
So I don't need to learn French. Yo no necesito aprender francés. And translate this sentence. Are you learning English at the university? So how will you ask this? How will you say this question? Or ask this question? I would say like this. Tú aprendes. Of course, I can put the interrogation mark to make it nicer. Tú aprendes inglés en la universidad. En la universidad, it's a feminine word. I got confused. So this is good, and I think it's the last one. Ella trabaja. Yeah, trabaja. Something in between. Trabaja. En in this university. Esta universidad. That's where I made the mistake last time. Alright, so let's close this ad, and I guess we still have one lesson. We have 5 minutes, so let's rush up. Let's do the last lesson so that we are done with this this lesson. This is the last exercise, sorry. Select the correct translation. She has 7 books. Ella tiene 7 libros. 7, it's siete. 6, siete. Okay, this is good. Let's pair things up. Close, it's ropa. Not ropas, because it's a collective noun. 6 is 6. Universidad. University. And jueves is Thursday. Pen, bolígrafos. 6 is 6, siete, ocho. So we're getting there slowly. We can count from 0 to 8 so far. O is or, questions, preguntas. Domingo is Sunday. Estudiantes. Student.
Biblioteca.
Biblioteca, library.
La universidad necesita más estudiantes.
La universidad necesita más estudiantes. So the university needs more students. Yeah, that's good. And now translate this sentence. I have 6 books. So yo tengo 6. What do you have? Libros.
El estudiante tiene preguntas.
So the student has, yes, what? Questions. And the student has questions is the same. El estudiante tiene preguntas.
Yo tengo 6 libros.
Yo tengo, I have, how many? 6 books. And does the class have 8 students? So here is a question. La clase tiene 8 estudiantes.
La clase tiene 8 estudiantes.
La clase tiene 8.
La clase tiene 8 estudiantes.
There you go. And she has 8 classes. So ella tiene 8 clases.
Esta clase es muy divertida.
Esta clase es muy divertida. So this class is really funny, but muy, it's more very. It's not really. Really, it's realmente, something like this. But she has 7 books. Ella tiene 7 libros.
Mi clase de español es mañana.
Mi clase de español es mañana. Mañana is tomorrow, so my Spanish class is tomorrow. Es mañana. Well, this is kind of confusing. En la mañana, en mañana. So we're not talking about days here, because if we talk about days, we have to say en lunes, for example, on Monday, and so on. But if we want to talk about tomorrow, it's not needed, because en la mañana means in the morning. So this is something we have to be careful. My Spanish class is
Él
tomorrow.
tiene 5 clases el lunes.
And we also, in English, we don't say it's on tomorrow, we just say it's tomorrow. So él tiene 5 clases el lunes. So what does that mean? It means that he has 5 classes on Monday. El lunes, yes. He has 8 classes. How will you say it in Spanish? Ella tiene 8 clases, like this. And that's correct. All right, that's great. So I've got another crown for this topic. So we're getting there, and which brings us to the end of this video. So I hope that you had fun learning together with me, and so if it's the case, give it a like, give it a thumb up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. This is how you can support me. And so adios, hasta pronto, see you soon, take care, bye bye.